If you remember, in the early 2000s, the Minority Report movie came out starring Tom Cruise. What you probably don't remember is this terrible video game they made for the Gamecube. So I want to see how long I can play this awful game without rage quitting. Now I remember I bought this when I had just got my Gamecube, and I thought it was going to be pretty cool because I like the movie, right? Well, I was very wrong. This game is just awful. So let's go ahead and start it up, and let's see how long I can last. I wanted to make my name McDanger, but it's just not worth the time it would take to type that in. So we're going to be CM.
All right, people, we've got a red ball situation here. Victim's name
Does
is
my
Joe
character not
Costanza.
have any
Killer
teeth?
is Andre
Do they have
Serena.
teeth in the future?
Suspect runs a large catering facility, which is where the murder goes down in 37 seconds. Barry, what's our ETA?
30 seconds, Chief.
Let's go.
30 seconds, teeth. First thing you notice is that while a lot of the visuals are based on the film, they did not pay for Tom Cruise's likeness of the main character.
Serena, freeze! Damn it, he's getting away.
So why do these chefs want to defend their boss who was just about to murder somebody? Yeah, this guy was going to pay for making me wait. A couple kicks to the groin will straighten him out. There we go. Alright, now go to sleep on the couch, bud. For some reason, your character has superhuman abilities where a single kick can send two grown men flying 4 to 5 feet away. Very impressive. Did you know Minority Report was actually based on a short story by Philip K. Dick, which is the guy who wrote the book that inspired Blade Runner? Ooh, I missed the old head stomp. I gotta say though, the ragdolling in this game is super hilarious and unnecessary. Another part of your character's superhuman abilities is that he has a vertical jump of like 50 or 60 inches. Oh, there we go. I'll just collapse on the ground. That guy got a groin kick, and I think he deserved a couple more afterwards. What kind of restaurant design is this? What is this? Why is there just like this elevated platform with a door at the end of it? You know, when they were making this game, they thought this would be like super cool and dramatic like in the movie, but it was just kind of boring. You just hold one button to go across, and then no matter what button I press right here, I can't drop down. I pressed every single button multiple times. I tried holding them, I tried pressing combos. No button combination will let me drop down. I didn't understand it. Unfortunately, all this did was give me time to reflect on the decisions that brought me here playing Minority Report for Gamecube. This is really fun, riveting gameplay. Excellent design choices here. then for absolutely no reason at all, I just dropped down. So, all right. I didn't kill anybody, but I'm gonna try to kill you now. It's hard to describe if you're not playing this game, but the controls are so bad, especially the camera. They're inverted horizontal controls, and the camera constantly gets stuck in objects. It's super bad. By this time, I mean, there were games that had good cameras. It shouldn't have been this terrible.
The future murder of Joe Gustafsson. Barry, give the man his hat.
No!
It's cool that my partner just walks up after I had to shimmy across a skyscraper side of a building. A lot of good atmospheric detail here. We're just in a giant brick cube. Good work.
Danny Whitwer, FBI. John Anderton, I presume?
That's right. What can I help you with, Agent Whitwer?
Help him with all the 90-degree angles in his hand. And these graphics were really bad even for GameCube. I mean, these look like Nintendo 64 graphics. You look at some other comparable games of the time, looked a lot better and clear, like, you know, Star Fox or Super Smash Bros. Melee. This was just lazy.
Behind the chief.
Security systems reprogrammed.
Catch me, Barry. Terrible partner. These robots are really terrible if they can be defeated by kicks and punches. That lady should just put, like, poison gas in this room, and that would be the end of it. So I figured out how to use the little stun gun, which is, I guess, pretty effective against robots for some reason. But you don't get very much ammo.
Contamination lockdown.
We need to stop this gas leak. Looks like there's an override switch on the far side of the room.
How could he possibly see that override switch from where he was?
Access denied.
Maybe if I leave my friend alone, he can defeat these robots, and I'll go turn off the toxic gas, right? That makes sense.
Contamination lockdown terminated.
Unfortunately, Barry has the fighting ability of a toddler, and he did not make it very long.
Security systems reprogrammed.
My real goal should be to try to preserve Barry's health then, right? Because he's going to be the weakest link.
Contamination lockdown.
We need to stop the gas leak.
Another interesting side note, the main character of this game is voiced by Clancy Brown, which many of you know from The Highlander, or the voice of Mr. Krabs from SpongeBob. Man, it's just, you don't understand how awkward and awful this camera was. It makes the smallest thing super irritating.
Contamination lockdown terminated.
So they actually started working on this game before the movie was even out. However, they did know that Tom Cruise would be the star, and they just decided to go with a generic player model for whatever reason. You know, I walk up and Barry is on the ground. The robot's just doing what they want with him. And I'm not really sure. The game doesn't tell me. Is there a way to heal him? Will he heal over time? Like, can I tell him to stay back so he doesn't just immediately get wrecked? It's terrible. But one thing I must compliment this game on is that bleached hair of my main character. It's looking great. This is really good. I know a lot of companies that just have rooms where explosive tanks shoot out fire at random intervals. It's very common. You guys wouldn't know that, though.
Contamination lockdown terminated.
I decided Barry deserved the kick to the face, but the game wouldn't let me do it. This game really is like the Dark Souls of the video games based on Minority Report. What's with the feet of the robots? What is that? Why do they look like that? Are those, like... I don't know, it just looks so awkward to me. But they kind of look like the robots from the Star Wars Phantom Menace. They're more useless somehow. I'm really proud of myself. We've made it over 10 minutes playing this awful, awful game. Oh, here we go. Just another room full of robots. Barry stuck behind the counter, yet still taking damage. Anything bad that happens to Barry, he completely deserves it. Sure what exactly I was supposed to do there. I mean, I can't tell Barry to stay back and he just gets immediately killed. So that's it. I'm done with this pile of trash.